Hey guys, my name's Alpha, and welcome to the Silver Gold Saver channel. Today we're going to talk about one of my Franklin Mint sterling silver sets. This one is of the Great Airplanes Ingot Collection, first edition proof set. So I got this set about a couple years ago. Paid very close to spot for it. This set was I guess put together in the 1970s. If you don't know about the Franklin Mint, they did a lot of sets. It usually has something to do with either airplanes, boats, special events, or different type of collections. And you know, they were built for collectors, and so they were quite expensive, especially considering where spot price was back in the day. And I guess a lesson for new stackers out there, and you know, for collectors as well, like myself, you know, at the end of the day, if you want to sell this to a non-collector, so if you want to sell this set to a bullion dealer or an LCS, for example, they're probably just going to give you melt, or you know, even less than melt for it. And the reason is that they want to protect kind of their downside. A lot of these sets have actually been melted, just because silver has not gone up. And as most collections, right, they are really for the eye of the beholder, right? So if somebody really likes airplanes, they're gonna really enjoy the set, and they're gonna pay that premium to put this set together. I like airplanes, but I'm not, you know, those aren't my thing. I really like ships, actually, and dragons and all that. So I kind of like those, and those are the things that I collect. I got this because it was a good price. I get most of my Franklin Mint sets from coin shows or coin dealers, and they're very happy to sell it to you for maybe $1 or $2 over the spot price. And the reason is that, you know, these take a lot of space in their inventory. They are, you know, there's a limited market for it. It's not like a American Silver Eagle, for example, where, you know, there's a huge market for ASEs or maples or gold, right? These have a, you know, you're really basically waiting on the collector in order to sell something like this set. So just a heads up for those new stackers or collectors, don't pay too high of a premium for these things. But enough of that, let's take a look at it real quick. I had to be super careful because, as you can see, the reflection of my hand on the ingots, these are basically mirrors. Silver is the most reflective element out there, and so I'm going to try not to have to restart this video if I do a face reveal, because I don't know how to edit. So this one is the Wright Flyer, right? So the Wright brothers did, I think they built the first airplane, so kind of cool. Obviously an older style airplane. At the top here, I don't know if I can show it in the camera, but it'll stay sterling, and a few other symbols. I'm not sure what those are. I think it says 78 because that's when this was, I guess, pressed or minted or created. Super reflective again. In the back, it shows kind of the different dimensions of the plane. I think it's actually reversed. There we go. No, that was right. So it shows different kind of, I guess, quote unquote great airplanes. It shows even kind of the Concorde here. If you're familiar with the Concorde, it's a supersonic airplane. Basically, it can go faster than the speed of sound. Same thing. It says sterling. And I did weigh these. These are 0.6 troy ounces of sterling silver, which is I don't know how to translate that into, I guess you multiply that by 0.925 in order to get the pure actual silver weight. And then you can also see the it has like a scale thing in the back, so it'll show you, you know, feet versus meters, right? And that's, I guess, how many, you know, kind of the scale for the plane, and each of them will have a different scale in the back. I mean the same scale, but it'll show kind of how big the plane was relative. So let's take another one, another older one, I guess. This one looks old. So this one is the Santos Dumont Demoiselle. It looks like a bike on an airplane. That's what it looks like. I hope it's not one of those like people trying to flap the airplane's wings. So yeah, it does look like a bike on an airplane. Yikes. Not something I would ride. And let's take another modern looking one. This one looks like a fighter jet. So it says Phantom F4. Very, very cool. Same thing, it says Sterling. I also tested all of these with my Sigma Analytics, and yes, they check it out. These are sterling silver, right? So, and just for scale, so this is the ingot, and this is the ASE. So that's just for, you know, to show you kind of how big or small these are relative to an American Silver Eagle. So yeah, just a quick video, guys. I do have other Franklin Mint sets, and like I said, I got these a couple years ago for very close to spot price, and so I'm happy to have them. The other sets I have actually tell a story, right? So there's one, I think, for the Great American West, and I think there's one for like the signers of the Declaration of Independence, and one for the American Revolution, I think. I like those because I think they're both history and, you know, and precious metals as well, right? And so it's fun to collect. Again, I'm more of a collector, but at the same time, you know, I am protected by the actual, you know, metal, the actual weight of the metal. And so if I even sold this today for melt value, I'll still be fine in terms of financially. So please, if you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Thank you.